What's going on, everybody? Pogiforce here, and welcome to the Mooseman. This is based off of actual mythology, and it's a side-scrolling, pixelated adventure game. A friend told me about it. They said it was a short, fun game, very story-driven. So I thought I would try it out, see how it is. On the broad wings of a soaring bird, let me take you to a land of myth. Let my words be seeds that grow in your heart. Again, in a dark and gloomy forest, the seven draw lots. The three worlds, all three layers of creation, await the chosen one, who will find Shondi deep below the ground. I wonder what language this is. In the shadow of cold Parma, a great spirit was chosen. I love games with very artistic styles like this. Oh, hello. Is that a secret? I'm already finding a secret. Press F1 to open your artifact collection. Is there some other... Because I'm using a controller right now, but... if it doesn't want me using a controller... F1 to open my artifact collection. Mooseman. A winged Mooseman traverses all three layers of creation. He is accompanied by spirits and a reptile at his feet. An artifact from the 7th or 8th century, from the Troitska Perchersky district, Komi. Based on materials from the book Wonderful Antiquities of Rafia Perm Animal Style by V.A. Oberon, Jianchagan, Perm Publishing House, 1988. So, yeah, it gave me a notification at the beginning of the game that everything here is based off of actual artifacts that you can find in museums. So that's really cool. There's a certain reality and depth to this game beyond just what the game itself presents to you. Oh. I am the Mooseman! That's a double tap to move automatically. Okay. I can see the spirits. Oh! So I take my mask on and off. The idols of ancient myths. Press F2 to read them. On the wings of a soaring bird, let me take you to a land of myth. Let my words be seeds that grow in your heart. In a dark and gloomy forest, the seven draw lots. Three worlds await the chosen one, who will find Shondi's fire deep below the ground. Listen to the words of an ancient song and lean in eternal knowledge. In the shadow of cold Parma, a mighty spirit was chosen. I can't read that, but I can read this. Siryu River. The middle world is separated from the lower by the great river Siryu. It circles the world and shrouds the world of the dead from the world of the living. The waters of the Siryu are home to Baku. He devours all who dare to trespass on his dominion. Only the ones who know have the knowledge to find a bridge that leads from the one world to the other. There are other rivers that flow between the worlds. So, I can only cross this bridge when my mask is on. Woo! I did that on purpose, but I didn't think it would actually let me. I thought for a second this might have been a walking simulator, but no. I am the Mooseman. Another idol. There's F2 to read them, right? Osh! Osh the bear lies silently as guardian of the underworld. Only the dead can walk freely to the kingdom of death, so no spirit from the world of the living nor any man can get past Osh. This is why a hunter that kills a bear must pay him great respect. to see Osh. I guess that is Osh. Oh, in the world of the living, he is still a bear. I have to sneak past him. Woo! Okay. I guess we are entering the land of the dead. Creation of man. Yin filled the middle world with spirits, animals, and men. He seeded the forests with tall firs and pines, filled the rivers with fish. He sent good and useful spirits to the middle world, and evil spirits to the lower world, and Osh was sent to guard the border. Oh, I think the bear sees me. I gotta go back and forth. There's no sprint button. Woo! Claws of Osh. I found another artifact. Ooh, I've gotten more artifacts. The bear. Bear is a guardian of the lower world. On this artifact, the bear is depicted in a sacrificial pose. A 6th century artifact from the Kine River Basin, Lizva district, Perm Krai. The bear and the moose are sacred animals to the creators of these artifacts. Bears are rarely depicted in multi-figure compositions. And then there's Man and Mooseman. An anthropomorphic statue surrounded by Mooseman, an artifact from the 8th or 9th century from the village of Redekor, Sheridan district, Perm Krai. This artifact was created in the Perm animal style. The animal style includes items artistically cast in metal that depict animals and people alongside animals. It's only... I don't know what this is, but... Bear Feast! A hunter must do many things if he wishes to hunt Osh. Osh is immortal and only temporarily gives his meat to the hunter. It is forbidden to speak during the hunt, as Osh will hear and the hunter will become the hunted. A great feast is normally held after Osh is caught. Osh's head must be sacrificed to his father Yin, and a multitude of songs must be sung to hide from him those that brought him sleep. So... I can climb over this when it's... Ah! I have to use the stone to get over. I don't know what this thing is. And now. There we go. I guess I can pass through it. So it's a matter about passing back and forth between the two worlds. Chud! The spirits are called Chud. Some were created by Yin himself at the dawn of creation, but others were born later. They are the dead that did not walk the final road. Some are useful and help us. Some are evil and can bring misfortune. There are spirits everywhere, and if you understand their behavior, you can control them. I guess that kind of explains... Yeah, I kind of controlled his behavior. He moved in my direction. It's a caterpillar. Hey, bud, can you come this way? Okay, so you run from me, so I need to scare you in the other direction. This is actually a really clever game with a very nice art style. I love games with these unique art styles. That was part of what I enjoyed so much about Little Nightmares, was its art style. There we go. Now we can cross. Oh. Ooh. Hey there, people. Final road. When we die, our spirit, which we call the Ort, walks along the final road. It travels through all the three worlds and finally reaches the Iron Mountain of the Ancients. All the spirits know about the final road and thus help the Ort. Okay. So, I need to be sure that I am not in spirit mode when I walk by people. Red eyes is bad. Red eyes is bad. Got you. Siryu Swamp. The Ort walks along the Siryu River that flows through the underworld. Sinful souls drown in the river and rot there forever. Thousands of these foul souls transformed into a disgusting liquid, and so the river became a black swamp, thick as tar. When your time comes, you must walk boldly, for there is no way back. Walk boldly. F2. Minkvis? The Minkivs were among the first spirits that Yin created. He gave them immortality, but no consciousness. They stand silently in special places. The Minkivs of the woods rise above the highest trees. The Minkivs of the swamp stare into the fog for eternity. And the Minkivs of the lakes drink water so that it later falls as rain. I activated him. Oh! Excuse me. Oh, I have to see who's active and who isn't. The spirit world lets me see this. This game is really clever, and I like it. I like it a lot. I don't know how long it is. We could probably get through the whole thing in one sitting. Or maybe we'll split this up into a couple chapters. I don't want this to go too long. The Golden Age. The ground was rich, and the barley grew in rich abundance. The sky was close to the ground, and one could pluck the birds from their starry path with bare hands. Men cut down the barley with an awl until one day one of them found a sickle. The sickle fell from his hands and cut off his head in its fall. His body fell to the ground and became the gates for the malevolent spirits of the lower world. You're telling me that an industrial accident is why evil spirits are in this world. The sky fled the filth of the lower world and became untouchable. The man's body still lies on the border of the worlds. Another artifact. Oval plaque showing a human face and two reptiles. 8th or 9th century. From the village of Yanador, Cherdin district. Perm Cry. Some of the artifacts were found at burial sites, some in ruined settlements and places of sacrifice. The rest were found in treasure troves or outside historical sites. This item is most accurately categorized as part of the Siberian animal style. This is also like a fun English lesson. Oh, I'm dead. This is challenging. Oh, I think I see what I need to do. And I hide in the rock. That's so smart. Why didn't I think of that before? I can continue onward now. Appears to be some kind of cave. I am the Mooseman.
Vălii care șoc mă șăcre putvojtlăn pam. Setchich căr pudvărân, ca mai spondăt aș și
I'm gonna
solan.
let them talk.
Край-то муджит океанен, утка уис волнаезет. Утка кольти шогмис, ен прародитель мортезлан. Медо джавърмъс,
Yin was born from a
мортлан
duck?
кириш и буддухлан роднаяй. Койтлан кышиш мириш
He
шогмис.
was a moose born from a duck.
Мир и шариш мир. Улиш мир шогмис вауфтен, кытын вăли пемут джир.
So let me get this straight. Yin is a moose man who's the father of everything, and he was born from a duck. Good. I'm glad we got that straight. Ah, that was a button that I had to step on. Ooh, this is pretty. It's like a history lesson. Oh. Under the Moosehead Sky Dome, I was born of the shaman Pebzin. Like an eternal birch tree, I grew my mighty caw. And as the son of Osha the bear, I died in a fierce fight. You have chosen the dark path to Shondi, which few can bear. Ha 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 ha, puns, bear. Your death places the world in danger. Without Shondi, all will perish. I will march more than once as you hold the path to the world of the dead. Here I await the awakening that was long ago foretold. Okay, so there's a particular order to this. So let's go back and re-look at these symbols on the wall. Oh, I cast a shadow. That's really cool. So it wasn't bear this than trees, so there's only so many options, so let's try this. Okay, it's not that, so bear is not first. There's only so many possible combinations. And that was it. There we go. Kudim Osh. Kudim Osh is the son of one-eyed shaman Pebzin and a bear. Is that who the guy was just talking to? Kudim Osh? Interesting. He became a tribal leader, but not everyone took to him. Those that wished him ill plotted together and sent him to the Vogel swamps, where there lived a cursed bride with the head of a monster. All who proposed to her and got scared of her visage were executed by her father. But the monster bride fell in love with Kudim Osh and showed him her true face, and it was beautiful. He took her for his bride and returned with her to his, where he founded the Kar, which was named in his honor, Kudim Kar. Later, disguised as traitors, their enemies stole into the Kar and attacked. Kudim Osh fought them bravely, but perished in the battle. He was buried under a mountain where he waits to be awakened. When our tribe is in great danger, Kudim Osh will rise again. The man with the mask on the ground, that's Kudim Osh. Okay. That's an odd sound. I'm not particularly fond of it. The lower world. Ooh. When Yin was born, the lower world emerged in the dark depths of the endless ocean to give the damned a place to dwell. There are several paths to this ancient place where the dead and forgotten spirits live and await their time. It is there, in the depths of the underworld, that the burning flame of Shondi can be found. So I guess I'm supposed to go find this flame of Shondi and bring it back to awaken Kudim Osh. Interesting. Genesis. It's a good console. Through the endless ocean and under the low sky, the duck once I keep forgetting everything started from a duck. The duck laid an egg that hatched into Yin, a moose, the first spirit, the first god, the father of mankind. Yin saw himself in the reflection of the ocean, and from those two moose heads emerged the sky. The upper world where gods and souls dwell. The shell of the egg from which Yin was born became the earth, the middle world. In the murky depths of the ocean, the lower world emerged so that there would be a place for the damned to dwell. The smaller parts of the shell gave birth to many ancient spirits. The great six-legged moose Vorsa, the master of the forest, Vakul, the master of the river, Kars, the bird of prey, and uncountable lesser spirits that we call Chud. Ooh. Interesting. There's this, wait, there's something down there. I see it. Ha! I'm a smart boy. Oh, hello. Let's see. Was F1 to see my artifacts. Mooseman. A winged Mooseman symbolizes the upper world. He is surrounded by a cord-like design that represents his journey along the rivers of the universe. Chthonian creatures scatter as he walks. An artifact from the 7th or 8th century from the Okta River Basin, Komi. I wonder where Komi is. Daughter of Man. This is actually really interesting lore, and this is all based on real mythology, don't forget. Once upon a time, Yin went in search of a wife. He came to a dugout where an old couple lived with their 3 daughters. Yin threw down his skin and told the daughters to take care of it. The eldest and middle daughters could not resist eating a little fat from the moose's skin. Only the youngest took proper care of it. Yin chose the youngest daughter as his wife. That's weird and creepy. Yin and the daughter of man gave birth to the 7 sons that we call the Moosemen. Half man and half god, they learned many things from their father and mother, and understood the path of all the spirits and all the misfortunes of man. So there's a lower path and an upper path. I just don't want to walk off the map, so to speak. And I need to use my spirit power to see the upper path. To climb on the back of this spirit. Alright, so we go this way. Bait him. There we go. Oh, not quite far enough. I need to go a little further, okay? There we go. There we go. Many different paths. This is kind of maze-like. Separation. Time passed and Yin could not live with the daughter of man. The foul smell of the living banished him from the hut and veiled his eyes. He left his wife and took his sons for a long hunt. The daughter of man sat and long gazed after them. So you're telling me that eventually, just because she was a living thing, he's like, ew, you disgust me, I'm gonna leave? That's kind of messed up. I'm not quite on it properly. I need to do it here. There we go. Ooh, another artifact. Yes. A bronze plaque depicting 6 bear heads. 3 heads are placed horizontally and 3 vertically. All the heads are in sacrificial pose. It is possible that bear heads were placed this way in the sanctuary, 6th or 7th century from the upper Kama Basin, Perm Krai. Bears were often depicted in a sacrificial pose with their heads on their paws. Even to this day, some tribes celebrate the bear feast, during which they worship bears. And maybe that they were arranged just like this at holy sites. So bears, moose, and ducks. Interesting combination of animals. Ooh. Ooh. Wait a second. I missed a secret, didn't I? I think I did. I think this is the way I'm supposed to go. There was something back here. There was a button. Yes, this button here. Did the button stay down? I think that is for that. But I need to... Oh! I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. I gotta bait the rock thing over here. So he'll hold the button down for me. Come on, a little further. There we go. So now I can come down here and get another artifact. Huzzah! Idol, a plaque displaying a shaman idol at its center. It is surrounded by the flowing rivers of the universe with a reptile underfoot and a canopy of moose heads above. Why do their moose heads do not look like moose heads to me? What do they call a moose? 9th and 11th century from the village of Kochevo, Perm Krai. Like what? I have a feeling that what they mean by moose and what I mean by moose are two very different things. Alright, I need you to come back this way now. So now that we found all the secrets, we can continue down, I guess, into the lower world. It's a long walk down. Seems there's nothing to do but jump.
Мун искад, и ен великой, мун и синь дын шарат мираз. И старик лан порищинка, вылыса куиманы вез. Чапки с ен пашкам вармыслыш, отир дын му вталеччис. Медучат нылыс, вылый буржик, сия ен еще раз боштис. И морчелядь вылыса, и вармыслан. Дыролыса, янынька даши жемкага язнылан.
But then he left her because she was a living thing. Which is a weird reason to leave somebody. We got an inchy boy over here. And a frog artifact. We grabbed this one on the way down. Mooseman. In this artifact, the craftsman appears to have tried to depict a moose man jumping or flying. His wings are wide open, and he holds solar... Moosemen have wings. Okay. The upper right corner is missing. 6th to 8th century from the Ukhta Basin, Komi. And then there was one more. The frog that we just got. An artifact depicting a frog. The artifact is linked to myths of the lower world because a frog traverses both the lower and middle worlds. 7th or 8th century from the village of Visim, Dobryansky district, Permkrai. I'm sure that I need to get this thing to hold the button down. Can it follow me through? That'd be convenient. Oh, it cannot. But it can hold it open for me. Eyeballs. Many, many eyes. Ooh, look at the style. This is very stylized. I like it. Crab people. Okay, they're just stones here. Oh, I see what I need to do. Come on. I need both of you. There we go. There's one. And now I need to go grab the other. Alright, you crab person. You crab ball. Crab eyeball. Come on. Come on. You're obviously hostile. You got pinchers. And now both buttons are pressed down. And I should be able to continue. Ooh, are those hands? That looks like a lot of hands. Shondi! The six-legged moose once bore the eternal flame of Shondi through the upper world. There was no night back then. When Yin killed the moose, Shondi fell below the horizon into the endless ocean. It fell and finally reached the lower world. This is where Shondi still lies to this day, and its warm light does not reach the other worlds. Many, many hands. Many, many hands. This is a beautiful game. Oh! There's spider. There's a spider. Ooh. Things are about to happen. Let's read this myth. Actually, no, it wasn't a myth. It was an artifact. Anthropomorphic face. A flat plaque depicting an anthropomorphic face surrounded by the heads of moose and other animals. 6th century from the village of Skorodum, Ilyan district, Permkrai. It's so silent. So I think that this is our place to stop because I'm probably not going to edit this down too much. It's too beautiful. And things are just trucking right along. So that's it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. I think we will continue this in the next one. So until then, everyone, again, thank you so much. I'm Pogiforce, and you all take care. I'll catch you later.